Alright, so what's going on, guys? And I am back today with another video. And today's video will be on about Haaland, his player of the month, and if he really is worth it. And let's just go into what we need for the actual SBC, shall we? So, here we've got the BVB, one Dortmund player, one team of the week, 84 rated squad, 80 chemistry, obviously 11 players. This is the cheapest team that I figured out to make. I think this average is about 70k, I'm pretty sure. So Onana isn't too much. There's no one here really isn't. Not, it could even get it for cheaper than 70k. But the PS4 market, obviously this is different to Xbox and PC. This SBC is worth 70. Not this the Haaland. This SBC is worth 70k right here. As you can see, not much players at all of high value, and yeah, this probably the easiest one. And next of all, we have the Bundesliga SBC, this section of it. One Bundesliga player, 85 rating, 75 chem. And again, this is pretty straightforward. I think this average is about 120k ish. It's not much at all. Well, I say that, but I've got a lot of money. But obviously Sancho, Di Maria, Gerard Moreno, Munain, Koke, Guerrero, Galatsky. It's not that, and Burki, it's not that bad. I think it's so far it's a good value for the card of this caliber. Like, you have two walkouts in there. It's not much at all really. Sancho, let's just check how much he's worth. He's actually probably about 17ish k. Oh, what? Never mind, he's skyrocketed to 30k. Obviously the market is changing like with a click and a finger. Like you can't really predict the markets on FIFA nowadays because like SBCs like this, Gnabry, the Traore is coming out. You can't predict what is coming next really. And finally, we have the last section of the Haaland SBC. Team of the week players 1, obviously we do. 85 rated squad, 70 chemistry. And for the amount of coins you're spending on this SBC, I would say so far that it is worth it. The card is obviously unreal. And this squad, as we can see, is pretty straightforward. Nana, Griezmann might be a bit. Solero. What am I saying? Solero. Alright, Soler, Depay, Navas. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I think this average is about 150k, so this is about 330k the whole SBC. Obviously, if you have the money, I would definitely recommend doing this card. And yeah, because the value is not overpriced at all, in my opinion. I've seen loads of people on like Reddit and Footbin saying that it's overpriced, but in my opinion, I don't think it's overpriced. I'm not gonna do a review. I'm not actually gonna get him, but I've just like this video is just for the people who are considering to get him and if they should get him and if they shan't. Alright, and going on to the skill moves and the work rate, I'll see 6'4", it's brilliant. Like brilliant height for 90 pace. It's pretty unreal. Physical's obviously nice. And high work rate, nice work rate but defensive work rate. If it was a high medium, I think this card would be a bit better, but high it's very good. Preferred left, obviously that doesn't really matter. Skill moves and weak foot, I think this is the only con. This is probably one of the only cons about this card, the 3-star weak foot. Obviously I'm not a skiller, and to be honest, with a guy that big, I wouldn't really be doing skills with him personally anyway. But 3-star skill moves, I don't really mind skill moves, but the weak foot, I think if this card was at least 4-star weak foot, this card would be 500k, or that's a bit too much, maybe 400k pushing. And now we have the actual attributes. Obviously 86 acceleration with a 90 pace. You look at the 90 pace, you're like, wow, that's a lot of pace. But then I'd say out of sprint speed and acceleration, the acceleration matters more personally. But 94 sprint speed is good, And moving on to the shooting, attacking position in 93, finishing 94, 99 shot power, 90 long shots, 89 volleys, and 86 penalties. Those shooting stats are unreal. And for me, the shooting, like the pace, even if the pace was a bit lower, I would still go for this card definitely. He's in the box. No one like it's literally him and the keeper. 9 times out of 10, I'd think Haaland will be scoring. Obviously, except for the silly people who do move their keepers. I don't really agree with it, but anyway, yeah, this card is like a one-hit wonder. Long shots are even good. He's massive. Shot power 99, of course, and yeah, shooting. So far, this card is very, very good. Alright, obviously passing in great, 85 shooting, but like it's a striker at the end of the day. Like you don't really need good passing for a striker, obviously because you're receiving the balls, not like giving balls away. But yeah, the passing obviously it's not great, really, is it? But oh well, so far it's amazing. He's a striker, and you don't really need it. And next we have the dribbling 85, 84 agility, 75 balance, 93 reactions, 87 ball control, 84 dribbling, and 93 composure. For for a guy who's 6'4", this is a brilliant dribbling like attribute. These are some brilliant dribbling attributes to have for a guy of his size and probably his weight. The game doesn't tell his weight, but he's probably quite heavy. The agility 84, brilliant. Reactions is good. Ball control is good. Dribbling don't really matter, but that's still good. And his composure, I think his composure is very, very key to his finishing. And to be fair, EA have nailed his composure for me. But one thing I would say about the dribbling is his balance. Obviously, balance is key for when you're like going for headers and like just when you're running in general with the ball. You've got to have good balance. So like, and then that really leads to agility. Then, so I'd say his balance could be tweaked a bit, but it's okay so far. Obviously, defending doesn't really matter. 49. Obviously, he's a striker. 76 header and accuracy. That's the only thing. He's so big, and I feel like that he could win more headers, and I don't understand why EA really have given him 76 head in accuracy. Pretty sure I've seen him score some pretty good headers before, but that's just me assuming. He's 6'4" at the end of the day. And lastly, out of the attributes, we have 91 physical, 75 jumping, 84 stamina, 97 strength, and 88 aggression. Absolutely phenomenal physical stats. Stamina is very good for a guy his size. Because his size is very key, and like stamina for a big guy and the guy of his strength, very, very good. 97 strength, honestly, can't really say anything about that. It's phenomenal strength, and the aggression is also key for like for closing down incoming passes and stuff like that. So all in all, the attributes I've seen on this card are very, very good, and so far for the value of the SBC, this card is worth it. And in my opinion, if you put an engine, my recommended chemistry style for this card is an engine, because his pace will go up to 95, you'd have 91 dribbling and 78 passing. And if we go in-game for his passing, 91 acceleration, like I said, is key, and he gets like good marks on that, and 99 sprint speed. Obviously very key for for running. Obviously it's pretty dumb bit of information, but obviously 91 acceleration is very, very good for someone who's 6'4". And the agility, not the agility, the dribbling 91, 89 agility he has, 85 balance, which is a big upgrade from 75, and 94 dribbling, which is very dribbling, I'd say. Obviously, it doesn't really matter, but the balance and the agility goes up a lot, and I think that is what will help this card be from like a 7 to a 9, in my opinion. It like that balance, that bit of balance, like makes a hell of a lot different. And last we have the passing, goes up to 78, 83 vision, 63 crossing, 90 short passing, and 98 curve. I think the curve would mean a lot for like finesse shots. Obviously, short passing is pretty straightforward, really. I think that's very good. And 83 vision, and the crossing doesn't really matter. But the vision, I'd say the vision it doesn't really matter. But it's there for whoever does somehow want to like pass a lot with Haaland. But obviously, you do you. And the traits, obviously, there's only one: speed dribbler. It's pretty good for, obviously, like I say, the guy's huge, and like to have speedy dribbler. Why do I keep on saying speedy? To have speed dribbler on a guy this size, I think is a very very good trait to have when you're like trying to like weed through players and stuff like that. So I think that is going to be very key. So all in all, in my opinion, I think this play of the month Erling Haaland is worth the value. Like we can see, like the packs you can get aren't great, but we don't really care about the packs. The squads you have aren't much at all. Obviously, as you can see, all these squads literally don't have to pay much, 100k maybe for that. And top form you have about 150k-ish, I think I said. So I think it's good. It's a very good value for a card of that caliber. Like I mean, you're getting a player of like a high grade quality, like 94 shooting, like even if you put an engine on him, 95 pace, 91 dribbling, and 78 passing. It's pretty unreal. And don't forget the physical as well. I think that is key to how the player will play in game, and I think it'll be a big effect on how it plays. Right, that's bullshit. I'm just gonna cut that bit out. But yeah, all in all, I think this card is worth the money. So if I had a Bundesliga team and I had the money to do this team, which I do, but I would definitely recommend doing this Erling Haaland. Seriously, this Haaland is gonna be game breaking for anybody who is doing has got a Bundesliga team, and if you need that extra bit of like if you need that extra bit of power up front, I think Haaland will be perfect for you. If you like this video, make sure to slap the like button and subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. If you want me to do any other like attribute details and like SBC value of any player that comes out, make sure to leave it in the comments. I'm open to any suggestions that you want. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video.